what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA, the Karate Kid, Retro Cloth, Johnny and Daniel figures. Now of course you know this is based on like the end scene from the film when they were like in the All Valley like Karate Championship like thing. So yeah, I already have the Miyagi figure, and of course you know this is based on the original Karate Kid film, which I do have right here on the DVD. So yeah, I'm going to get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the two figures. It says All Valley Karate Championship Finals, Johnny Lawrence, Daniel LaRusso. So I think the packaging is cool. You have Daniel right down the side, then you have Johnny right on this side. Then on the back you see like the figures too as well. Now it also says two opposing paths collide at the All Valley Karate Championship. Daniel has trained under Mr. Miyagi, who has taught the bullet boy that karate is mastery of the self. Johnny Sensei instructs his students in the brutal mastery of others. Against tremendous odds, Daniel makes it to the finals and faces his moment of truth. Can he prove himself against his nemesis and be the best around? Then it says you can collect them all, like it shows like the other figures right here in the this series from like NECA. So I'm going to open this on up right now. Here's the background that comes with the figure. Yeah, that's nice. But with the figures. And this here's like the mat that they fight on in the tournament. They have the package in this red because you wouldn't even think it was in there because it's actually behind like the background. But this is how it look. Then you have like a little ad, flyer, you know, or advertisement for the All Valley Karate Championship. You got the date on it too, I think that's cool. Yeah, this here is like the floor mat. I noticed that mine is actually like dent too, like it's kind of like dented up at the top. Okay, I chose to do the Daniel's son or Daniel LaRusso figure first, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure him. And he's just right at 8 inches too. So yeah, but I know that the retro cloth figures are like around 8 inches, you know. Now I'm gonna talk about the likeness and articulation of the figure. Now I must admit, now that I actually have it in my hand, I think this is a kind of a great likeness to Ralph Macchio. Especially when you like aim it at certain angles, like when the light hit him a certain way, I think it does like look like him. I think that is beautiful right there, how NECA has that. Like the tree on the back of him, and that's cool. He even has like his bandana up here too as well. Now this is actually like a sculpted like plastic like piece, it's not cloth. You can see this is on his belt too. So it looks like you'll be able to remove this too, being this cloth. I noticed that he has these kind of hands too as well, for like when he's doing like the crane kick. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Well, interesting, he doesn't have any peg holes under his feet. But I noticed that mine does stand though. Now I know his arms are going to go up, you kind of got to be careful too, because it's cloth material. They do go out. He does have a bend in his arm too. He can split, which would make sense then he has to do karate. He has a bend in the knee. Hand can turn. He even can do an ab crunch too as well. But he does stand though. He was about to fall right there. But I do notice that he stands though. So I think this is a pretty solid figure, you know. I think the likeness to Ralph Macchio could have been a little better. But I think it's still a pretty solid figure. Trying to get his belt right too. I think that's kind of wrong. And it does stand, seem to stand pretty good. Then your head can turn like left, right. You can't really look up, no. That's kind of how these cloth figures be. But yeah, like from right there, it does. Like Ralph Macchio. Okay, up next is the Johnny Lawrence figure, so I'm going to measure him. And even he's like, looks like about 8 inches. So what I do is talk about the likeness and articulation of this figure. I think he has like the better clothing that they can work with as far as like designs and stuff. But I think the likeness to Johnny is very good on this figure. I actually kind of think it's better than the Ralph Macchio. I notice he has like better articulation in his head too. See how you can turn it like that. And so I see he has this kind of locked expression. And here's like his bandana thing right here. Even this is sculpted in plastic, which is kind of interesting, being that this is like a cloth figure. I like how they have the Cobra Kai thing too, which I had watched. I seen like I think the first 2 episodes of the first season. Thought it was pretty cool. Now that's awesome. Like the way like the detail in that, the way NECA did that. Even right there on his shirt, where you know his karate outfit, it got his name Johnny. That's cool. Even all like the symbols right there, like the yin yang, America, all that. That is awesome. The detail in that. And there are different ones on each side too. He stands too, I noticed, like, you know. No peg holes on his feet. I wish they would have gave us that though, like NECA, that would have been cool. Now his arms do go up. He does have a bend in them. So you can't bend him, you can split, of course, because he has to do karate moves. He has a bend in the leg. Do an ab crunch. So yeah, I think I kind of like this figure better than most. Try to be careful. I guess if anything, like the hinges right there, like in his arms, those seem kind of unsightly. But I think these are pretty solid figures. He does stand too. Get it just right. Now I want to talk about. They actually have more accessories than this, because I just talk about like the map and like the advertisement with the flyer for the Hill Valley Championship, but here's like the trophy too as well. So I think this is nicely done. It even has like the words on there too. That's cool. You can read like the detail in that. That's awesome. It looks like it's made of like plastic material, so I'm sure this is kind of okay. You probably don't have to worry about that breaking. That you're really messing with it a lot. Now I want to bring in my Mr. Miyagi figure right here too as well, just for like a comparison with the figures. So this, as you can see, is how he look. Now this is the one I kind of actually have trouble getting to stand. But that's the side. And I've been hearing that they believe Mr. Miyagi is too short. He shouldn't be this small, you know, from what I've been hearing. So I'm not true that like he's like too short. I think he has like the best likeness of all the figures, you know, from my opinion so far that I have. I know there are other ones too. Alright. Okay, that's the NECA, the Karate Kid Retro Cloth, Johnny and Daniel figures. I think these are pretty awesome. For my opinion, they kind of are, like the figures themselves, not really the face sculpts, are kind of better than the Mr. Miyagi one that I got recently. And of course, you know, this is based on the original Karate Kid film, which I do have right on the DVD. So I'm definitely, I think it's pretty cool. It's nice having these, because I was like a fan of like the Karate Kid, you know, like the moves and so on. And I even have been watching like Cobra Kai, where I seen the first 2 episodes of the first season. So yeah, it's kind of fun being able to pick these on up, and I know they have other ones too as well. So I think this is awesome. I think still like the Johnny figure and the Mr. Miyagi figure had like the better likeness to the actual actors. But like the Daniel figure, like Daniel's son right here, like his likeness still seems like something that's kind of off with it. But when you put it at certain angles, like the light on, it does look like Ralph Macchio, you know. So yeah, I think these are worth having. So this is the NECA, the Karate Kid, Johnny and Daniel retro cloth figures. I would definitely recommend picking these on up. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.